Okay, you can tell me your names and parts.
Gary Lee, I'm auditioning for Donnie.
Gary, I think it'd be louder.
I'm Gary Lee, I'm auditioning for Donnie.
Sean Rafferty, I'm reading for Davey. Do you think he's dead, Donnie?
Hi.
He might be in a coma. Would we ring a vet?
It's more than a vet this poor fool needs.
Stop. You guys are gonna have to be louder.
Okay.
All right, go one more time. Start again.
Do you think he's dead, Donnie?
Hi.
He might be in a coma. Would we ring the vet?
It's more than a vet this poor feck needs.
If he gave him an injection?
Have this injection, you.
What was that for?
How many times have people told you, herring down that bastard in the hill on that bastard in the bicycle?
I didn't touch the poor fella, I swear it. In the road I saw him lying.
And the road be arson.
And I wasn't herring at all. I was going slow. And a black lump ahead in the road I saw. And what the devil's that, I said to myself.
After you rode over him, and then probably reverse.
I hit in the road, I'm saying. And don't be slinging reversed at me.
I'll be slinging what I like.
And I was off my bike that time anyway, just wheeling it along. And when I saw it was wee Thomas, I didn't scoop him up and run into you as quick as my legs can carry me.
The first thing the books say is, don't be moving an accident victim to a professional help arrives.
Well, I don't be reading books on cats being knocked down.
Well, maybe you should now.
Because there are no such books.
Oh, and maybe Thomas would still be with us then.
A card must have been that clobbered him.
No car's been down that road all day. And when do cars ever come down that road at all? You're the only bastard that comes down that lonely road, and why?
Stop. It is imperative that you convince him that he is responsible for killing that cat. And those lines right there. So back up 2 lines and do that.
Because there are no such books.
And maybe Thomas would still be with us then.
A card must have been that clobbered him.
No cars have been down that road all day. And when do cars ever come down that road? You're the only bastard that comes down that lonely road. And why? Because you're a cow-shite EJ with nothing better to do than roar down roads on your mom's bicycle for no reason other than to feel the wind of that girlie's mop of hair of yours.
If you're insulting me here again, Donnie Osborne, I'll be off this minute. After going out of my way to bring the cat into you.
After squashing the life out of me, cat. And he isn't my cat at all.
So as to not let the owl flies be picking the meat off him. A favor I was doing you.
It's a favor now? With half the cat's head poking out the spokes of your wheels, I bet. And it's a favor you're doing me.
Now where's your cat's head, eh? Where's your cat's head?
Scraping it off on the way wouldn't have been a hard job, you know.
There's no cat's head on that bicycle wheel, not even a stain, nor a comrade of a stain. In the state of wee Tommy, you'd have to have lumps of brain pure
Stop.
dribbling.
All right, go back about 3 sentences from that sentence you just said there, Sean.
Yeah.
And you've already told him you didn't hit the cat on the bike. You've already given him several reasons why it's obvious you didn't hit the cat on the bike. This is like the 4th time. So I need it. It's like you're tired of it. Okay? So back up 3 lines.
There's no cat's head on that bicycle wheel, not even a stain, nor a comrade of a stain. And the state of wee Tommy, you'd have lumps of brain pure dribbling.
Put your bicycle out me face now.
Poor wee Thomas's head. A bicycle wouldn't do damage that decent. Damage that decent you'd have to go out of your way to do.
Your bicycle out me face, I'm saying, or I'll be to your head there'll be decent damage done.
Either a car, or a big stone, or a dog you'd need to do that decent damage. And you'd hear a dog.
And you'd hear a cat.
You'd probably hear a big stone too. It depends on how big and from what distance. Poor wee Thomas. I did like him, I did. Which is more than I can say for most of the
All right,
cats around
one
here.
more time. Just back up right there. You need to take the moment on the Thomas, the cat. It's like all of a sudden the focus gets back on the cat.
Okay.
So back up 3 lines. You start, Gary.
And you'd hear a cat.
You'd probably hear a big stone too. Depends on how big and from what distance. Poor wee Thomas. I did like him, I did. Which is more than I can say for most of the cats around here. Most of the cats around here I wouldn't give a penny for. They're all full of themselves, like our Marion's cat. You'd give him a pat, he'd outright sneer. But wee Thomas was a friendly cat. You'd always say hello to you when you would see him sitting on a wall. And he won't be saying hello no more. God bless him. Not with that lump of brain gone. You haven't had him that long, have you, Donnie? Was he brand new?
He isn't me fucking cat at all. It's what the point of the fucking matter is, and you know full well.
All right, stop. So one more time. Don't turn off your 1 second. Get the last 2 lines of that speech, and now you're going to tell him the real desperation here is that he's not your cat. I need to see that desperation and why it's so important that he's not your cat. Because he's not your cat and you were supposed to take care of him, you're going to get killed. All right, so give me the last 2 lines.
And you haven't had him long at all, have you, Donnie? Wasn't he near brand new?
He isn't my fucking cat at all. It's what the point of the fucking matter is, and you know full well.
I don't know full well. What?
Only fucking looking after the bastard I was the year.
Who are you fucking looking after him for, Donnie?
Who do you think?
No,
Oh, not what?
not your. No,
Why else would I be upset? I don't get upset over cats.
not your Patrick.
My Patrick.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
All
Donnie.
right, that's good. Thank you. Okay, great.